What's what's going on, folks? This particular conversation is about Caitlyn Clark, Angel Reese, and RG3. Shout outs to Lapeef Network. They are the ones who are having this conversation, and I thought there was some compelling arguments here. So I wanted to kind of break this down a little bit, give my perspective on it. Y'all let me know in the comment section what you think and how you feel. Let's get into it.
You need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers.
Now, you might not be familiar with these gentlemen. They have their own platforms on multiple spots on YouTube. I watch them and follow them quite often. This is the first time I'm doing a reaction, so let's get into it. This should be interesting.
You understand? Bar that thing that happened with her and old big legs. Other people was tossing her around too. So let's not gloss over that. She didn't have no easy way, and the other enforcers used to pound up on Caitlyn Clark for every other team because she's getting money that other people deserve. But if we're staying on that topic, of course you're gonna villainize the black girl because you have to protect the great white hope because she puts asses in seats.
Wait, hold on. You said who deserves that money?
Okay, it's take off your hat, let your ears breathe, real quick.
Yeah.
She puts asses in seats.
No, you said something about somebody deserving money. I'm asking you, what did you say before? You said somebody.
Nobody said deserving money. I mean, I did say for the players, the veteran players that deserve that money, she came in straight out of college and got unprecedented money.
Y'all already know a lot of this hate is about Caitlyn Clark being white and getting all this credit and love because she's an exceptional player in a woman-dominated sport that, quite frankly, a lot of people don't have a ton of admiration for in the first place. But there was an incident between her and Angel Reese, and I guess black women in particular feel a type of way because the black men aren't too supportive in this. You need to side with us because she's black, and this is wrong. And but it's a basketball game. Shit like this happens, and so here we are.
Yeah, how do we say this veteran players deserve
Why
that
would
money?
she get unprecedented money when she's
Hold on.
She's a black
blockchain. Was it her skill alone?
To another level. Why would she get the most money?
Blockchain. Was it her skill alone that got her unprecedented money?
Even if it was, it's her money.
No.
Absolutely, yes.
Hell no, it was. It was her marketability. It was her likability. It was the way that she tested.
Can you describe the marketability and likability?
Oh, easy. She's an anomaly. She's a good basketball player in a predominantly black sport that is white. That's an anomaly.
Okay, no. He did.
Watch, because I'll give you another one. At the end of this season, we won't even be talking about Angel Reese as one of the better basketball players in the league. It'll be Asia, Caitlyn Clark, and Paige, the girl who just got drafted in Dallas. Like those would be the top three, and Angel Reese won't even be in the conversation anymore. And I would bet you, I would be saying make a gentleman's wager with anyone that by the end of the season, Angel Reese will be known for her off the court or on the court antics than she will her play. Because
so what you're saying is she's not going to lead in the top 5 in the league in rebounds.
No, that's not what I said. What I said is exactly what I meant, that she will not be one of the top 3 players in the league.
Reggie Evans.
Bruh, don't nobody give a shit about rebounds. What's the big deal about rebounds? Everybody get rebounds. No, nigga, score points. make shots, win games. What are we talking about? If y'all whole argument is she's just good at getting the ball back after missing 100 shots before she scored one, then I don't know where we going with this.
Evans led the league in rebounds a lot.
Thank you.
Caitlyn Clark
Reggie
is the better
Evans.
player. How
Really?
is she being propped up as the great white hope when she is clearly the better player? That's what we're not focused on. It's not as
Okay.
if she's
Blockchain just already.
she is
he already
clearly
So
went-
Haywood, when she came in the league, she had no resume. Slow down.
No, the reason why she's
Came in
being
the
propped
league.
up is because
What
of her
resume
collegiate
that
resume.
she had in besides college?
Look at her first season. She took an Indiana Fever team, right?
Okay.
That was on life support.
Did she get
and
paid?
made them relevant.
Did
They
she
won-
get paid? Okay.
Sure.
Did she get paid before that or after that, or did she mature into playing like that?
First of all,
her
none
first
of them get paid very much. But what I can tell you is this: that
moving
she
the
immediately in the
goalposts. Was her
home,
first
she had
8 games?
her
Do you
impact
know her
on the
first
league
8
and
games
on that
stat-wise?
franchise
Yeah,
was
one mic,
instant.
y'all. One mic.
Do you
He's trying,
know?
he's trying to limit his first 8 games is
The
also
ratings,
moving the goal.
the
It's actually
ratings
weird.
skyrocketed because of her. Why wouldn't she be compensated because of that?
Wait, you just take my talking point. She puts asses in seats, white asses in seats.
No, we
Okay,
didn't.
so
It's
what?
not
We
white
weren't-
ass.
amazing.
We weren't going to the games.
Yeah,
But Kenny, but Gooch, all players putting white asses in
Yeah,
seats.
well, all
This ain't
Not
nothing.
like
white
her.
ass.
But Georgia,
Hey, JR, can you play my little sound?
What, you tripping? Everybody goes to football games, basketball games. I mean, there's certain sports where it's predominantly more white people or black people than the rest. But everybody typically goes to these games. I don't understand what that angle was or what you were trying to say there. But nah, people go to see the women that play the basketball game because they want to go. Most people don't even enjoy women's basketball, but if they're going because they want to see quality. They want to see skill. It has nothing to do with your skin complexion. Why do we even continue to have this argument? If you know how to play, you know how to play. What the hell?
The fact, sir, so I can put this to bed.
Yo, you better not play that nasty ass sound. You like the controversy, JR. That tickle you.
The King Talk Paul Bearer is in the building. Gentlemen, listen up
Bullshit
for a
ass
second.
goatee.
Unshout out to Ryan Clark. I'm currently in the Berg and I'm wearing a Pittsburgh Steelers shirt right now. Unshout out to
Spell
Ryan
Steelers.
Clark. Man, my nuts are not that big for a grown nigga to be trying to sit on them, and I'm not gay. Please leave me alone. I'm begging
I
you to
would
leave me alone.
torment you every time you up here.
I
What's
don't
up,
know
Will?
what the hell that was.
All right, let's go ahead and get to the
So,
point. Yeah, go ahead.
so
What?
Suck ass.
I don't understand how people are looking at Angel Reese. First of all, it's a wrong comparison. She's nothing like Draymond Green. She's more like Ben Wallace. She is one of the most trash players to ever play basketball. So,
I did not think
if
you were gonna go there with it.
if you guys pay attention to Angel Reese, none of you will pay money to go see Angel Reese play basketball. You may go for the excitement and the flair about the energy and the building because Angel Reese is playing, but none of you will pay money to watch her play basketball. None of you will watch her play basketball for free. None of you like
I ain't
what she
gonna lie.
does on the basketball court.
I
Her
don't watch
team
shit.
doesn't like
You
what she does on the basketball court. The league doesn't like what she does on the basketball court. She is a vocal person and she riles up a base. Black people get behind her for race baiting. Caitlyn Clark on a skill level is a 10 and Angel Reese on a skill level is a 1. We've never.
That's exactly why they queued for that. Because that is the truth. Y'all be sensitive as hell too, man. Y'all don't like to hear that shit at all. If you know how to play, you know how to play. If you don't know how to play, you don't know how to play. If you suck in conversations, you suck in conversations. If you suck as a girlfriend, you suck as a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a husband. The metrics for what is going to satisfy the palate of another person is based on the demographic and what you do professionally and emotionally and spiritually and all of these different things. Like, I don't know why this is so difficult. Looking at it on paper, I already saw that, yeah, she does nothing better than Caitlyn Clark. I don't even understand how there's a comparison.
In the history of the WNBA seen a player like Caitlin Clark. She just happens to be white. Is it her fault that she's the Pistol Pete Maravich of the NBA, the WNBA, the Larry Bird of the WNBA, the Jason Williams of the WNBA? Her race has
Damn,
nothing to do with her talent, but it has everything to do with our emotional takes. Now, RG3, I didn't know RG3 like white women, but it doesn't surprise me. I don't care that RG3 is married to a white woman. It doesn't mean his eyes and ears no longer work. We act like people who don't subscribe to our culture or our women or our men. If you're a white man, a black woman dating outside your race, or if you're a black man dating outside your race, it doesn't change the fact that you're black. When RG3 drives down the street, if you strip his celebrity from him, he's still going to get treated like the 10 of us are going to be treated when we drive down the street. Stop acting like who he chooses to stick himself into, that means he doesn't know what it's like to be a black man anymore. Maybe he doesn't subscribe to a lot of things we do. Maybe he doesn't listen to some of the things we listen to, but he still got ears. He still got eyes. He can critique just like we can critique. So you guys should be stand up black men on this panel and not try to act like his whatever he's saying is invalid just because of who he chose to wed. I'm not a fan of white women. I would never get with a white woman. Now, I'm not saying there ain't no fine ones. There's some fine white women out here. And if y'all act like y'all don't see no fine women, if y'all act like y'all ain't never been with a white woman, most of y'all's lying. So just keep it real. Keep it real. You may not agree.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. RG3, he does good with his analysis. He's no different than Stephen A. Smith. When they give unpopular opinions, of course, folks are gonna be angry and upset, and you're gonna get trolling, you're gonna get things like that. But like, let the man do his job. Why do you care so much about what he says about a specific player, black, white, or indifferent? Like, y'all be overly sensitive about this stuff. I'm trying to tell you, it doesn't matter what skin complexion you are. If you want to date someone outside of your race, that's your prerogative. Like, chill out. You don't want these people. You're not looking in their direction. So why does it bother you so much? Angel Reese is a horrible player. She's only good for getting rebounds. She doesn't do anything better than a lot of her class or in that space. She's only eye candy. She's very like perishable with her personality, and that's all it is. So let's cut the cap. Let's stop being overly sensitive and move on.